You're tuned into Hype Nation with your host Salu, aka Hype Man. Today's episode isn't about lifting heavier or running farther, it's about going deeper. We're unpacking why most people fall off their fitness journey and how finding your purpose might just be the game changer. Most people don't quit fitness because they're lazy. They quit because they can't see the result they want quickly. But what if I told you the secret isn't seeing the result quickly? It's more finding meaning, purpose. There's a story I once heard on podcast about a man who spent years building a bridge. Not a literal bridge, a symbolic one. Every morning before sunrise, he'd lace up his boots and head to the site. No blueprint, no audience, just him, and a vision of something better on the other side. The work was slow, the ground was rough. Most days he was alone. People laughed. Some told him it was pointless. Storms came. Progress washed away. Weeks, sometimes months, gone in a night. But every morning he returned. He laid one more stone. And when someone asked him why keep going, why not give up? He said, because there's someone on the other side who needs to cross. That is the power of purpose. Let me bring that closer to home with a story from our own Hype Fitness community. One of my friends couldn't run 1 mile without feeling like his lungs would give out. The idea of doing a mile, let alone more, seemed like a fantasy. But he showed up, not with bravado, but with consistency. One walk turned into a jog. One jog turned into a run. He trained when it rained. He trained when no one clapped. And most importantly, he trained when doubt whispered the loudest. 6 months later, this same man ran his first 10-miler. That's not just progress, that's purpose in motion. He didn't start running to impress anyone. He did it to become the kind of man who shows up for himself. And now, he's crossing bridges he once thought were impossible. That's Hype Fitness. That's what purpose does. When we talk about developing an unshakable fitness mindset, most people start at the surface. Stay motivated, think positive, push through. But those are the outcomes, not the foundation. If you want to build a body and mind that can weather storms, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally, you have to start deeper. You have to start with the question, why? Why do you move your body? Why do you choose whole foods over quick fixes? Why do you get up early to stretch, to lift, to walk when no one's watching? Most people don't know. They say, because I should, or because I have to, or because the doctor told me. But that's not purpose, that's obligation. An obligation might get you through a few weeks, but it won't carry you through transformation. Purpose will. Purpose is the reason you want to show up for yourself, not the reason you have to. Real fitness isn't just about what you do, it's about why you do it. And people with strong wellness habits, they don't always love working out. They don't always bounce out of bed with energy. They're not superhuman, but they have something many others don't. A deeper reason. A vision for who they're becoming. A commitment to show up, not perfectly, but consistently. Because they know every rep, every meal, every rest day, every walk, it's one more stone on the bridge, a bridge from who they were to who they're becoming. And purpose gives pain a reason. That's why the best coaches, the strongest athletes, even military special forces, they all talk about why. Because when your body's tired, your mind has to carry you. And your mind needs something bigger than abs or weight loss goals to stay in the game. The people who stick with it, the ones who push past the plateaus, the soreness, the mental blocks, They've found purpose. They've turned struggle into strategy. So if you're just starting your journey, start small. Lay one stone, do one rep, then another. Take the walk, do the stretch, prep one meal, drink the water, breathe. Your goal isn't perfection, your goal is direction. And direction comes from your why. You show up for a walk when your legs are sore. You drink water when stress says, go for the soda. You prep your meals even when your schedule is chaos. Remember the times you felt lost in your health journey, the days you skipped workouts, ate out of stress, questioned your progress. What will bring you back is not a fitness ad, not a motivational quote. It's something real, a spark, a reason. Maybe it is to be strong for your family. Maybe to feel confident in your skin again. Maybe to stop hiding from your potential. That is the beginning of purpose. We confuse fitness with punishment. We confuse health with extremes. But true transformation doesn't come from guilt. It comes from alignment. When your training aligns with your values, when your meals reflect self-respect, when your rest becomes part of your plan, that's purpose-driven wellness. At Hype Nation, we believe fitness isn't a competition, it's a commitment to your evolution. One representative, one breath, one choice at a time. Purpose gives pain a reason. It makes discomfort meaningful. Failure. The word itself makes people flinch. But failure isn't the enemy. It's a lesson. The strongest lifters fall, the best wellness coaches stumble, the most inspiring stories messy. Because growth doesn't happen at the peak. It happens in difficult times, where the choice is keep going or go back. Fall down, learn, rise smarter. That's real resilience. It's not just toughness. It's adaptation, refinement. We are forged in resistance, like muscles under weight, like lungs under breath control, like minds under stress. And the breakthrough? It doesn't come from avoiding adversity. It comes from listening to it. When the plan falls apart, ask, what is this moment trying to teach me? Avoiding failure makes us fragile. Facing it makes us fierce. That's how real wellness is built. Not through perfection, through progress, through presence, through purpose. You are the builder. Your habits are the stones. Your movement is the mortar. Your body is the bridge. And someone, maybe your future self, is waiting to cross. So don't stop. Lace up, show up, lay the next stone. Because you're not just changing your body, you're becoming someone unstoppable. And that's a life worth crossing into. Thanks for tuning in to Hype Nation, where we don't just talk about fitness, we live it with purpose. If today's message spoke to you, share it with someone who's laying their own stones, one day at a time. And remember, the journey isn't about speed, it's about direction. So keep moving, keep building, keep becoming. Subscribe, leave a review, and follow us for more purpose-fueled fitness. Until next time, stay strong, stay intentional, and stay hype.